We're going to learn leg circles. Hey, I'm Tucker, and in this short Pilates workout, we'll perform a series of preparatory movements using a strong core and hip muscles to coordinate a beautiful leg circle. Let's begin the workout laying on our back. So I'm laying in a neutral position, arms down at my sides, knees bent at a comfortable angle, feet on the mat and hip width apart. Let's exhale and tighten up the midsection, keeping that engagement on the next inhale, and exhale without moving the trunk. Lift the right leg into tabletop and inhale it back down, over to the left, and back down. Keep going. We're keeping the hips completely steady, focusing on activating the core engagement and warming up the hips. This is part one of the neutral series. Let's maintain that structure in the knee as the leg lifts. Imagine there's a pin going through your hips, and we're just moving on the pin. Everything else stays completely steady. Let's go one more on each side. Okay, now really think of pulling the belly button down towards the floor. We're gonna extend the right leg, let it hover over the mat. Keep the core engagement. The back might wanna round out. Everything stays steady. Let's go over to the left leg. And back, keep breathing. Give me a nice flex in the quad, a gentle point in the toe at the full extension. And bring it back. Keep those hips steady. Imagine there's a bowl of water on your belly. Don't let that water spill. Everything stays tight. Head is resting gently on the mat, shoulders lightly pressed down into the mat. Nice flex at the extension. One more on each side. And keep that left leg straight. Now without rounding out the lower back or tucking the tailbone, let's bring it up perpendicular to the ground, or at least as close to perpendicular as we can, and back down for 5. Nice steady breath. Staying real tight in the midsection. What the body's wanting to do is to tuck the tailbone, anterior pelvic tilt, and then as it comes back down, arch the lower back, posterior pelvic tilt. So we're staying tight. Let's go one more. That's what we're gonna have to do during the leg circles. The entire trunk stays stable. The only action is in the hip. Bring that leg in, right leg straight. Careful not to arch the lower back, and then bring it up without tucking the tailbone for 5. We can exhale up. Inhale down. Steady in the hips. Good, 2 more. Nice straight leg. Flex in the quad, little point in the toe. Here's the last one. Okay, and bring the right leg into tabletop. Gently grasp the back of the leg and extend it straight and back. Let's do that a few times. Dynamic stretch. Also focus on keeping the core engaged so the back doesn't round into the mat as the leg goes straight. That'll be a signal of the core not being engaged properly or the hamstring just not being flexible enough. Now let's keep it straight. Point the toe and flex. Point the toe and flex. A few more of these movements really help me to create the mind-muscle connection with the leg as we try to keep it as straight as possible during the leg circles. Bring that down. Left leg up, grasp the back of it, and bring it up straight and back. Good. Let's keep a nice steady breath going. Staying mindful of our neck and head, resting gently on the mat. I'm not using my head to brace my body. but just letting it rest with the chin slightly tucked. Keep that leg straight, point the toe, and flex the foot, and point. Flex for a nice stretch. Let's do a few more. And now keep that toe gently pointed, put the arms back down at your sides, legs nice and straight, without letting the left hip lift off the mat. Let the foot float over to the right, across the body, and back to center. And let it float out to the left, and back to center. Let's go with a few more. So hips stay stable. Still have that bowl of water on our bellies. Nice and straight leg. Flex in the quad. Let's reach that leg up straight without lifting the hip. Last one to the outside. Center and bring it back. Good. Right leg into tabletop, bring it up straight, toe gently pointed without lifting the right hip off the mat. Let it float across the body and back to center and float outside the body. And back to center. Good. A few more. Flex quad. Hips square on the mat, shoulders on the mat, arms reaching long, head resting gently. One more. And bring that down. Let's start to put that together. So left leg into tabletop, bring that up straight, nice pencil straight leg, toe slightly pointed. Bring it across the body without lifting the hip, down, around, and back up. Let's go again. We're going to go 5 in this direction and then switch directions. And we can inhale over, down, exhale around and up, or exhale over, down, inhale around and up. So you hear a couple different breathing patterns. All right, let's switch directions. Leg goes out, down, over, and up. And I'm not making very big circles, maybe just the size of a large beach ball. Really focused on keeping that core tight. As the leg comes down, I'm not arching the lower back or anterior pelvic tilt. And as it comes back around and up, I'm not rounding out the lower back or posterior pelvic tilt, tucking the tailbone. Let's go one more. And bring it down. Good. Right leg up, straight, slight point in the toe, crosses the body without lifting the hip, comes down without arching the back, around and back up without rounding the back. Let's keep going. Nice steady breathing pattern. Head's resting gently, not balancing my body with the back of the head. Arms down at my sides. Nice straight leg. Let's switch directions. So breathing patterns could be inhale out, down, exhale around and up, or exhale out, down, inhale around and up. 2 more. And bring it down. Okay, this is turning into a workout. Let's step that up all the way now. Left leg into tabletop. Make that straight. The bottom leg goes straight and the arms go perpendicular to the mat. Shoulders lightly pressing against the mat. Leg will cross the body, down, around, and up. 4 more. Good, nice steady breath. Whichever breathing pattern you're most comfortable with. And most importantly, hips stay steady, back stays in neutral spine. Let's switch directions. Good, keep going, straight leg. Two more. Good, and bring that down. Good, both knees back to a bent position. Let's bring the right leg into tabletop. Pencil straight, toes slightly pointed. Bottom leg goes straight, arms reaching high, shoulders gently pressed against the mat. Without lifting the hip, the leg floats across the body, down, around, and up. Keep going. Good job. Straight leg. Tight core. Pull that belly down towards the mat to prevent the anterior and posterior pelvic tilt. One more and we'll switch directions. Good. And other way. For 5. Straight leg. Head resting gently, nose to the sky. 2 more. And bring it down. Let's put the left ankle on the right knee. Bring that right knee up into tabletop without rounding out the lower back. Stretching the hip and the glute. And we could gently pull it in a little farther. Little pull of the leg. Bring it down, switch. Right ankle on the left knee into tabletop. Okay, and let's roll all the way over onto our knees. Right leg, bring that out in front, keep it bent, and we'll gently lean into the stretch. Please let me know if there's any other exercises you'd like to see broken down like this. And you can see how easy it is to put this series straight into a larger workout. Let's straighten that right leg now. Lean back, and without rounding out the back, we can lean into the stretch of the hamstring. The Amazon affiliate links for all of my equipment are in the description. If you click on them and make a purchase, I get a small commission and no extra cost to you. Flipping around to the other side, left leg out in front, knee bent, and we're leaning into it. I'll leave you with my full Pilates exercise guide. Now straighten that leg, nice and tall. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you at the next workout.